And they got the belt. That's an automatic disqualification. You can hear them whipping him on that belt. You can hear the lashes. You can hear the leather popping. And the referee is calling for the disqualification. But down goes the referee. He's called the disqualification, obviously. But there's Ted DiBiase. He's been on the receiving end of that strap, Chavo. That's right. You know, there's no other better man to be there right there than Ted DiBiase right now, because he's got a feud with Michael Hayes from way, way back. Hayes has left the ring, left the LA still, and listen to those cracks that bell.
From the historic Cowtown Coliseum, next to Billy Bob's, Texas, in the heart of the Fort Worth Stockyards, it's Power Pro Wrestling. 60 minutes of the wildest action in professional wrestling, featuring the stars of the Universal Wrestling Federation.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome to the Cowtown Coliseum and another exciting hour of Power Pro Wrestling. I'm Jim Ross, joined in this hour with gentleman Chris Adams. Chris, thanks for being with us.
Thank you, Jim. I'm very proud and honored to be with the UWF today.
I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, we saw some footage last week, Chris, typical Freebird style. The Michael Hayes and Buddy Roberts attempting to double team Terry Taylor. Thank goodness Ted DiBiase was still nearby and intervened.
Typical Freebird. Freebird. What more can I say? I know them. I've known them for a long time, the same as you people have.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got a great hour. You're going to see Buddy Jack Roberts, UWF television champion in action, and you know a lot about Buddy.
I know a lot about Buddy. Buddy Jack Roberts. I'm not going to go into why it's called Buddy Jack, but I'll tell you what I will do, Jim. He is a fine wrestler. Lots of people look at Buddy Roberts, what's this Buddy Roberts doing? Well, I'll tell you what he's doing. He's the TV champion. That's what he's doing.
He's winning.
He's winning, and that's the main thing in this business.
Also, Savannah Jack, very quickly, you know about him.
Yeah, I don't know what to say about Savannah Jack, because as you know, a few weeks ago, he intervened in an interview of mine, and I still haven't forgotten that. But I do appreciate the fact that he turned against Skandar Akbar. So, you know, in my mind, I don't know if whether I will forgive him or not.
He also has a super kick. How do you rate it with yours?
Well, you know, to be quite honest, I think that it's like rating, say, the Beatles to the Rolling Stones. They're both really good, but I was the original, so I quite honestly think that mine's better, but maybe we'll see.
Time will tell, ladies and gentlemen. We're also going to see Terry Taylor in this hour. We're going to see Devastation Incorporated, the return of Nature Boy Buddy Landell, General Skandar Akbar with Big Bad Leroy Brown in the hour. Chavo Guerrero takes on Rick Steiner. We're also going to see a special feature on Dark Journey and Missy Hyatt. And we have a mixed tag match. It's a lot of mystery because it's scheduled to be Missy Hyatt and John Tatum. And I got a feeling John Tatum's not going to have anything to do with Missy.
Why? What's, I mean, you...
We know the situation with Tatum and Missy. Well, they're on 1 week and they're off 1 week. And what week is this? We'll find out in the hour. Plus, country whipping matchup. Michael Hayes and Ted DiBiase with leather straps.
Real leather straps. And I'll tell you, that's a welt match. Look out for that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, I look forward to having Chris Adams out with us. And now, let's go to Bruce Pritchard, our ring announcer.
This event, ladies and gentlemen, one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing in the ring, weighing in at 230 pounds from Dallas, Texas, Jeff Wright.
And the music brings to the ring the UWF television champion, Freebird, Buddy Jack Roberts. And ladies and gentlemen, in the next few weeks here on Power Pro Wrestling, we're going to have an
his opponent, making his way in the ring, weighing in at 235 pounds from Bass Street, USA, the UWF TV champion, Freebird Buddy Jack Roberts.
He's the champion, Jim.
He certainly is. That special Power Pro exclusive that we're going to have will be entitled Buddy Jack's Bar Stool from Billy Bob. And that's a mouthful, and I won't say anything about Buddy's experience on a bar stool. Well, let's let that statement lie, Chris. But we'll be having that special feature in upcoming weeks here on Power Pro Wrestling.
Right, maybe Buddy Jack is a hint.
Well, yes, I think so. It might be a very good hint. As young Jeff Rates prepares to go against the UWF television champion.
Now, Jim, this Jeff Rates, he looks like a big boy. He looks a little little bit inexperienced to me in his stance and style, and I'm sure that Buddy has the upper hand in experience, but he does look a tough and strong boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, tomorrow night, right here in this facility, in the heart of the historic Stockyards District here in Fort Worth, the Cowtown Coliseum next to Billy Bob's Texas, the world's largest honky tonk, will be our national television taping. Great seats are still available at all Rainbow Ticketmaster outlets.
Look at Roberts, Jim. You see, he started already. I mean, you know, what more can you say? Buddy Jack Roberts, the champion, down to his old freebird ways.
You know, Buddy has a hard time sometimes telling the truth or ascertaining truth from fiction.
All the time, I think. All the time.
And he's got, well, he's got quite a mind.
I tell you what, though, Jim, you cannot take it away from him. Buddy is a superb, very experienced wrestler. Now he's telling the referee that this other guy pulled his hair, and of course, we all know that he didn't.
I didn't see Jeff Rates pull a hair whatsoever. I thought it was a very great wrestling move, taking the much more experienced Buddy Roberts over with that arm drag.
Well, it was, and Buddy Jack Roberts knows it too. You know, Jim, I have to tell you, I'm really proud to be in the UWF. I mean, we all know now that it's the highest rated sports program on TV. And to me, it's very professional, very high class, and it comes from the Cowtown Coliseum, Cowtown, Fort Worth, and it's brand new. And I think that everybody should get down here to have a look when they get the chance. I think it's a fantastic new thing.
I agree with you, and they'll get their chance tomorrow night as Buddy Roberts, I think maybe playing a little bit of a mind game here, Chris, with Jeff Rates, because he's got Rates really antsy, really anxious. Rates wants to do well on national television. He wants, this is a very, very tough athlete, and he is the UWF television champion.
Right, Buddy is using his experience to upset this Rates, and it seems like, well, it doesn't seem like he's really being too successful right at this point in time.
Bull Nelson, very basic wrestling maneuver, and Roberts, he thought he had an escape, but that's a nice move for Jeff Rates.
It was a nice move. You see Roberts down to his usual free bird tactics. That's it. Crawl to the rope, Roberts.
That's a shortcut. And Roberts with another shortcut. A cheap shot off the break.
Looked like a punch in the face, but we couldn't see it from here.
Roberts with that fist right across the chest of Jeff Rates. Snap mare. Ooh. You know, Roberts technically is as sound as a dollar. Technically, he can do it all, but he likes to take a shortcut. That's the quickest way out. They don't get paid by the hour.
I think there's something missing, you know, in the Roberts mind, Jim, as regards that. He is very professional athlete, but there is something missing in the brain which makes him take the shortcut.
Well, I have something to say about Buddy's brain, but I guess I ought to leave that one alone. Roberts comes off the second rope. Roberts came off the second rope, and now he is definitely controlling this contest.
Yeah, that is a nasty move. If you come off about 4 or 5 feet off a rope right onto somebody's neck with your knee, that really hurts. Believe me, Jim, I've been there.
And also the sternum is a classic area that is punished, very tender area. And another tender area, Roberts working over the head and shoulders now. Moments ago of Jeff Rates, Savannah Jack in the hour, along with Terry Taylor, Bad Leroy Brown, Buddy Landell, Chavo Guerrero, Rick Steiner. The feature on Missy Hyatt and Dark Journey, the mixed tag match, and the country whipping match. It's all in this hour from the Cowtown Coliseum.
You know, that's one heck of a card, in my opinion, Jim. You know, the UWF, to me, now what's Roberts doing?
He's got this young man in a very, very dangerous position.
See that? You know, I'm surprised that Hayes isn't running in or something like that while the guy's down.
Roberts is a very sadistic individual.
Come on, Hayes.
Maybe considered sick.
Come on, Hayes, run in. Run in. I'll wait for you, because if you run in, I'll be right there, I promise. Roberts now has got the upper hand of this Jeff Rates. Oh, nice move. What's he doing?
I think he was trying to get Buddy.
Yes.
And now he's got Buddy in that corner. Turnabout is definitely fair play as far as this is concerned. And Jeff Rates showing that he's learning very quickly. And this Dallas native he's competing before the home folks here in the Metro. Buddy out.
He deserved it, Jim. There's no other thing. He deserved it. See, Roberts doesn't want to know now. He's backing away. Typical Freebird. That goes for you too, Gordy. I'm after, you know, Jim, I have to tell the people on the UWF that I am initially after the UWF heavyweight title, which of course is held. Nice move by Roberts.
It's expertly done. Buddy Roberts with that neck breaker, and he really caught Jeff Rates, and that move right there could very easily be the turning point in this match.
Oh. Anyway, as I was saying, the UWF heavyweight championship. Here he goes again.
They know a lot about bulldogging down here in Fort Worth, especially.
Jim.
This could very easily be it. That's his tag-in maneuver.
3. Yes.
The UWF television champion, Buddy Jack Roberts, with a victory. And we'll be right back with more Power Pro Wrestling. Don't go away. We'll have more in just a moment.
See you soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first in the ring, weighing in at 235 pounds, from Cuba, Gustavo Mendoza.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Skandar Akbar making his way into the ring. Let's listen to what he has to say.
Akbar.
Listen good, I have an announcement to make. And Savannah Jack, I suggest you get in the squared circle and listen good. Now, Mendoza, you would like to make a little extra money tonight. You know and understand what I'm talking about. Money is a universal language. You know what I'm talking about. Money. You beat this man tonight. You beat this man tonight, and you've got a nice bonus coming. You cripple and maim this man, and I'll give you even more money. And as for you, Savannah Jack, you're going to find out what it is to double-cross the Godfather. You're going to find out what it is to double-cross Devastation, boy. You understand? You heard what I'm saying.
Now, what's happening here?
Well, Akbar has made, obviously, a financial inducement to Gustavo Mendoza. But you heard what Akbar made a very insulting super kick.
Now, that's a super kick.
That is a super kick. And
Really?
Gustavo is not going to the pay window.
He did the same, you know, he did the same thing to me, Jim. He did the same thing to me, that Savannah Jack, but I do admire him for going against Akbar, I must say that. So, and that super kick did look good.
We've got more Power Pro Wrestling action coming your way. Tag team excitement right after this from the UWF.
Minute time limit. Introducing in the ring, General Skandar Akbar presents from Devastation Incorporated, weighing in at 350 pounds, from Chicago, Bad Leroy Brown. His partner, weighing in at 240 pounds, from Hollywood, California, the Nature Boy, Buddy Landell.
Well, there you see the Nature Boy. This has got to be the wrestling's odd couple.
Really?
Landell and Brown, they're about as...
I think Nature's odd couple.
Way into the ring, weighing in at 245 pounds, from Houston, Texas, Jerry Young. His partner, weighing in at 231 pounds, from Vero Beach, Florida, Terry Taylor.
Terry Taylor there. You know, Jim, I've been looking at the wrestlers here in the UWF, and if I had a tag team partner to choose, I think I'd like to ask Terry to be my partner. I really think that we could go places.
I've heard you mention that before, Chris. I think it's a great idea. I'd like to see that come to pass in the upcoming weeks. Nature Boy Buddy Landell and Terry Taylor are certainly no strangers to each other.
Oh, nice move by Taylor. Taylor's sharp, see, quick. I think we'd make a good tag team. Oh, did you see that?
Great right hand by Terry Taylor. I'll tell you, there's probably not any more confident professional wrestler in this sport than Nature Boy Buddy Landell. I think some people may just go ahead and term it as arrogance.
Yeah, it's a shame that his wrestling ability doesn't quite match up to his confidence, but he is a very good wrestler, I must give him that. But so is Terry Taylor, and I've been watching this guy for a long time, and Terry, you do impress me, I must admit. Nice move there. Nice move. See, Landell is getting up to those freebird tricks again.
Get him a crying towel because there was no hair pulled.
No.
Gary Young.
Gary Young, he's another fairly inexperienced wrestler, but he's very good. He really is. He did these. Oh, yeah.
He's from Houston, Texas. The folks watching our program this morning on 39 Gold down in Houston. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow night, the next national television taping right here from the Cowtown Coliseum. Of course, it's located in the heart of the Fort Worth Stockyards next to Billy Bob's Texas, the world's largest honky-tonk. And there's plenty of free parking at Billy Bob's as well. Great seats are on sale at all Rainbow Ticketmaster outlets, and that does include Billy Bob's box office.
That's not all there is down here as well, Jim. There's a lot more. There's restaurants. I mean, people can listen to music. It's like an entertainment center. It's really great down here. It's brand new, and for people that haven't been down here for a while, they should try it because it really is. It's brand spanking new, and then UWF is new here too. Bringing you wrestlers like Ted DiBiase, Jim Dugan, the Freebirds, Fantastics, One Man Gang, Chavo Guerrero, and of course, you know, now yours truly.
Look at Taylor, went for a high cross body block, but Leroy Brown, the big bad one from Chicago, caught him. Right hand by Taylor, it connected, and another one. And Leroy buried the head to the solar plexus of Taylor. That's going to slow anybody down.
Now that Leroy Brown is a very, very heavy man. I mean, he is heavy. And he's hard to move, believe me. I mean, whatever you do, you have to make sure that he's really weak before you can get him to move.
Landell now taking over on Terry Taylor. Landell, former national heavyweight champion, as was Terry Taylor. They've had some classic battles in the past, and this thing is pulled over right here to the Universal Wrestling Federation. He got him back. He got him in a penny predicament right here. Landell quickly kicks out.
You know, Landell is a very underrated wrestler, too, because you have to watch this man. He is experienced. He has also been in the business for a long time, as well as Terry Taylor. But these two, the odd couple, seem to have an upper hand on Terry Taylor right now.
Clothesline by Leroy Brown, and Terry Taylor is in deep trouble, and there's a tag.
That was an impressive clothesline there.
Taylor moves out of the way. Landell going for that elbow. Landell trying it once again, but Taylor makes the tag. Here comes Gary Young.
Come on, Gary. Now, Gary Young should keep this going. Now, he should keep this moving. Landell's weakened. He should keep on Landell. Don't let up. Nice drop kick right in the face. What happened? Why did he go over to that corner? Why did he go over into the...
Oh, good grief. What a clothesline. You could hear that one all over. That shook the rafters here at the Cowtown.
1, 2. Well, Terry, I hope that I can join you one day, because if I do, I promise we will win.
Taylor trying to take over on Bad Leroy and Buddy Landell. And look at Akbar. He's
Akbar's in there. Akbar's in there. He makes me sick, Jim Ross. That camel breath, cigar smoking, big fat wallet. It makes me sick.
He's an anti-American all the way. But there's Savannah Jack. You can bet Akbar. He super kicked Landell. He super kicked Bad Leroy. And 2 on Leroy, and Leroy goes down.
He missed.
Terry Taylor's back in. Savannah Jack despises Akbar. Akbar's people. I'll tell you, we've got action in and out of the ring. The bottom line is that Savannah Jack is not going to tolerate Akbar's mouth. He's not going to tolerate his action. Neither is Terry Taylor.
He doesn't seem such a bad guy after all.
And they've reversed the decision. It's a disqualification. A victory for Taylor and Young. And Chris Adams and I will be right back with more UWF action on Power Pro Wrestling. It's Chavo Guerrero and Rick Steiner next.
See you soon.
one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing in the ring, weighing in at 250 pounds, from Detroit, Michigan, Rick Steiner.
He looks good, Jim.
Oh, he's a phenomenal athlete. You know, he was an All-American at the University of Michigan in wrestling. First-team All-American. He's a tremendous athlete.
I heard. He's very, very tough. Very,
His
very
opponent,
strong.
making his way to the ring, weighing in at 230 pounds, from Los Angeles, California, Chavo Guerrero!
My mate Chavo, Jim. I've known Chavo for a long time, and I think that Chavo, in my opinion, is the best Mexican wrestler that there is in the world today. And I think that this big, strong man has a fight on his hands. Even though Chavo's a little bit smaller, he's quicker, I imagine.
I'll tell you one thing, I'll amend that somewhat. I think he perhaps is the greatest Hispanic athlete of all time, and he's one of the greatest pro wrestlers of all time in any race, any nationality. Look at this action.
Oh.
Steiner showing his agility. Now this man,
He's agile for a big man.
oh, he is, what a future this man has. And Chavo Guerrero will be tested. Chavo, the right kick. Right to the ribs. That's the bot-like kick. Chavo's got that patented. Fountain Valley, California. Graduate of the University of Texas at El Paso, UTEP. Chavo grew up, coached wrestling in high school in El Paso. He's a native Texan, now living in Fountain Valley, California.
Chavo was also a very good amateur wrestler, and he's a very good athlete, and he's a very good gymnast. He's a very good all-round professional wrestler.
Guerrero and Steiner on Power Pro Wrestling. Look forward to next week's program. Chris Adams will be back with us. Don Walton, my good friend from the Dallas Times-Herald. Oh, you know Don real well. Don will be joining us, wrestling writer for the Times-Herald.
Oh, nice move by Chavo. Very, very good. Okay, Chavo, come on. You've got to get this guy moving, because, Jim, if he doesn't get this Steiner moving, Steiner's a lot stronger. He's a lot more kind of toughened in his body. And if he catches Chavo with a real good, solid, whatever it might be, Chavo might be down, you know. That can always happen when you come against a solid young man like Steiner.
Several pound weight differential, but I tell you, that has never intimidated Chavo Guerrero in the past, as you well know, Chris.
That's true. You know, Chavo Guerrero has never intimidated. It doesn't matter if it's a one-man gang, Rick Steiner, Freebird, whoever. Chavo, you know, gets his say in. Chavo gets his moves in, too.
I'll tell you, pound for pound, he may be as tough as any in this sport. He is a master at suplexes. Steiner has what definition in his upper body, this man, the lower body too, as far as that's concerned. Look at him.
That's power right there. Oh, did you see that, Jim? Did you see that?
Steiner's learning a lot from Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. Now he's going to hammer, and that's got to be his M.O. here. He's got to hammer. He's got to be physical. He's got to take it right to Chavo.
Yeah, he lacks, I think, the pure wrestling skill, but he certainly makes up in other ways. Ooh, I'd hate to be on the end of one of those fists. Look at this. What comes next?
Oh, devastating. That's a clothesline.
Jim, this could be it. This could be it. 2. Oh.
Well, that was close. He didn't have the leg. He didn't have the leg hook, Chris. That might have been the difference right there. Maybe an error, a technical error on the part of Rick Steiner. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get that. Let you take one more look of a phenomenal wrestling maneuver.
Yes, let's take a look at this, Jim. Look at this. Now, here he comes. His move. Dive through the air. Oh, that looked like it could have knocked him out.
Took his head. And Steiner now, he's got it buried. And you look at the wingspan, so to speak. Look at the definition. This man is, I don't know if he knows how strong he is. I've seen him in the weight room, and he pushes around some serious weight in anybody's league.
Those are lats, Jim, you know, and I think that if I wrestle this Steiner ever, I'm going to keep him on the move. That's my secret there with this guy.
That's the ideal, but sometimes it just doesn't go that way. He's a phenomenal specimen. And now as Chavo Guerrero trying to get back on the offensive, and boy, he stings that.
Come on, Chavo, you're my mate. You can do it.
Boy, you can hear that
nice.
one. Chavo, he's nailing Steiner, and now Steiner's feeling what Chavo can do offensively. Steiner showing his agility. Chavo.
Chavo kicked out.
This is a great contest. Tomorrow night, Chris, right back here at 7:30, our national taping. I know you're going to be here.
I will be here, Jim, and I'm looking forward to it. To me, like I said before, the UWF is the #1 rated program on TV, sports program that is, and I'm really, really excited with being with the most forward wrestling organization in the world today.
I think maybe a little Mexican food over at Sam's maybe on tomorrow night. We'll talk about that later. Chavo Guerrero fighting back at Steiner. This is a great battle. Tooth and nail, both men, right here on national television. And when they get on national television, they
try.
They get it on.
They try. Jim, believe me.
If you think it's great here on television, don't miss the Universal Wrestling Federation in your city. That's where you want to be, at ringside if possible.
There's nothing like live action. And you take my word for it, Jim, the live action of professional wrestling is an entirely different atmosphere than it is on television.
Right up close, smelling the popcorn, looking at the enthusiasm, well, it's just something to experience. We hope that you will do so. You can do that, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow night right here in Fort Worth. This week,
they can have some fun before they come to the wrestling too, Jim. Free parking, they can go to a restaurant, they can listen to the singers.
Great move there by Chavo.
Chavo's coming back. Come on,
using the
Chavo.
turnbuckle as an ally, not an enemy.
You see, now Steiner's getting tired now, you see. This is just what Chavo is trying to wear him down, and this is Chavo's tactic right here. Come on, Chavo, you got to keep him going. Wow! Did you see that, Jim?
Chavo!
A kick to the face. This might be it. 1, 2. Oh.
The big man powers out.
Steiner's strong. You can't take that away from him. Oh!
360. What a power
Chavo
slam.
kicks out of this. 2.
Just got a shoulder up, and I mean just got a shoulder up. That was a devastating power slam.
Do something, Chavo. Nice. Oh, nice move by Chavo. Look at this. 1, 2, 3.
Belly-to-belly suplex.
Good.
Great victory. A hard-fought victory.
He wore him down.
Chavo Guerrero. Chris, thanks very much for being with us. We'll see you right back here tomorrow night.
I'll be here tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with a special feature with Missy Hyatt and Dark Journey right after this timeout. See you soon. One on Power Pro Wrestling from the Cowtown Coliseum. A lot more action coming your way, including the Ted DiBiase, Michael Hayes Country Whipping Showdown and the big mixed tag match that we've been talking about throughout the hour. Now, in regards to the mixed tag match, the situation involving Missy Hyatt and Dark Journey goes back quite some time. We're going to retrace the steps, so to speak, involving the Missy Hyatt Dark Journey situation. And also, we're going to give you a little insight on the breakup of Missy Hyatt and Hollywood John Tatum. And coming up, then we'll have the mixed tag match. It's going to be interesting to see. They tell me in the dressing room that Tatum and Missy is an on-again, off-again situation. We'll find out if Tatum comes to the ring, but right now, let's go back in time and look at Dark Journey and Missy Hyatt.
When Dark Journey returned to the UWF after a 6-month absence, she was in an unusual situation. She was a valet without a wrestler. Michael Hayes promptly offered her a job on Bad Street. Here's what happened.
Hey, I didn't say I was going to get divorced in Maria. I just said, why don't you come down Bad Street with me if you feel like getting lucky.
The 6-foot-tall Lady Maxine didn't like the thought of competition with the valet, so she tried to muscle Journey out of the UWF right off the bat. Even though she was way outsized, it didn't take long for Journey to give Maxine the boot. Journey found a wrestler, too, the missing Link. The Link promptly banked ahead of Jack Victory, who had a bad rapport with Dark Journey through his association with Maxine. At that point, Victory pulled out his ace in the hole. The very next week, While the missing link was giving Kamala a Cro-Magnon beating, John Tatum and Missy Hyatt came onto the scene. The element of surprise and a hard-heeled shoe gave Tatum and Victory the upper hand, which gave Missy Hyatt a chance to put the loaded Gucci right to the face of Dark Journey.
Oh! Man, she hit her right in the face with a purse!
DJ and Missy have hooked it up a couple of times since then, but there's always been someone there to save Missy, which is understandable, because Missy Hyatt apparently likes to be surrounded by a lot of men. Maybe too many men, because in the midst of her short-lived coalition with Eddie Gilbert, she managed to sign a valet for a day match pitting John Tatum against the missing link. Well, Hollywood did his best to beat the link, but he came up just a little bit short.
Is he going to get it? Yes, he is! It has backfired! Dark Journey pushed Eddie Gilbert off the top rope, and Gilbert...
Consequently, Dark Journey got Missy Hyatt as a valet for a day. Here's what happened when Missy Hyatt got a taste of what it's like to do some basic household chores, and then some.
Ow, I think I'm messing up my nail polish. Gosh, this is awful.
Housework and humiliation are not the end of the story, though. Missy Hyatt turned her back on John Tatum for losing the valet for a day match. And with some encouragement from Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, she put a Gucci bag ending to the Tatum-Hyatt love story.
I thought Gilbert was... And Missy hit Tatum right in the face! She hit him with a Gucci bag! Gilbert, what a humiliating thing to happen! Miss... Oh! Well! Tatum is busted open!
However, hitting John Tatum with the loaded purse may not have been the smartest thing that Missy could have done, because Missy still has to watch out for Dark Journey, and Missy has lost a big ally in John Tatum. It looks to me like Missy Hyatt could be in for some big trouble. It's unusual to see a physical confrontation between two women, but it looks like there's no other way. The Gucci bag has got to go, and if DJ gets her way, Missy Hyatt will go too. That's the reason for the mixed tag you're about to see next. It's scheduled to be Tatum and Hyatt against the Link and Dark Journey. I kind of doubt that Hollywood John Tatum will wrestle for Missy after what happened last week, but you never know. Love can drive a man crazy, and Tatum didn't have far to drive anyway. We'll see what happens after a brief timeout. Stay with us, won't you? I'm Joel Watts for Power Pro Wrestling.
Take a few moments and let everybody know just what's happening in Missy Hyatt's life. First of all, Hollywood John Tatum and I are no longer together. I mean, he has promised me to protect me, he has promised me to win, and he just can't do it. I mean, that's why I've got Eddie. You see, I mean, I came out here... Okay, but John Tatum and I signed the contract, and he's not here. So I guess I'll just have to forfeit the match to Dark Journey and the Missing Link. But you know, Eddie Gilbert's just such a man. I mean, this guy, he is better in the ring, outside the ring, everything.
Wait just a minute.
Hey, let me set the record straight. Hey, look at me, you fat two-timing hussy, when I'm talking to you. Let me set the record straight. It's not me who wants to forfeit this match. It's you. Unlike this little punk Eddie Gilbert, I'm a man of my words. I'm a man of my word, honey. And when I sign a contract to wrestle, I'll wrestle. As a matter of fact, if you'll hold my coat, I'll wrestle this match, but I'll tell you right now.
Well, let's break it down in the ring. Look at Missy. Dark Journey didn't waste any time. Dark Journey was ready, and she's ripping at Missy Hyatt. And John Tatum is taking care of Eddie Gilbert, but the Missing Link has just headbutted him out of the ring. Tatum went outside. And so Link has cleared the ring of the men, and it has left the girls in the ring. Missy said she came to fight. Well, maybe she's been working out.
Ladies and gentlemen, this event, a mixed tag team match. Introducing outside of the ring, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert and Missy Hyatt. Inside the ring, the team of Dark Journey and the Missing Link.
Dark Journey grabbing Missy Hyatt, pulling her in, a hair, the arm, skin, whatever she can get her in the ring. Remember, it's mixed tag rules. Missy said she came to fight. And she's going to have to be ready to fight. Dark Journey is ready. There's Missy and Dark Journey hooking it up. There, you're not going to see any go-behinds. I don't know if you're going to see much technique here, but there's going to be some hair left on the canvas. There may be some clothes torn off, and there could be a lot of humiliation as Missy Hyatt is being, because I'm not a chauvinist, woman handled by Dark Journey. And there's a tag. Missy quickly made the tag, and the Missing Link comes in. Gilbert attacking him before you get in the ring. That may be the way that he has to stop this awesome athlete. The Link is in a different world every day. But there's that head. It's a battering ram right to the gut. The Missing Link. He is so explosive. Well, Hollywood John Tatum, he had some interesting things to say, as did Missy Hyatt. Now there's Jack Victory. Jack Victory and Tatum now, and they're taking over on the Missing Link. But they came after Eddie Hot Stuff Gilbert. Tatum and Victory, the high skill buddies. Tatum has been jilted. They double team Gilbert, out he goes. Dark Journey's got Missy Hyatt once again. The Link is back in the ring. This thing is crazy. It's pandemonium in forward. The Missing Link is taking care of business. Dark Journey comes close to get what she wanted to do to Missy Hyatt. There'll be another day for that match. There'll be another day for Tatum and Gilbert. And the Missing Link, he stays ready. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got more Power Pro action coming your way. We've got Country Whipping Showdown, and we'll have it right after this from the UWF.
This event, ladies and gentlemen, a country whipping match. Each man comes to the ring armed with a leather strap, can use it in any way they wish. One fall TV time remaining. Introducing in the ring, weighing in at 245 pounds, from Bad Street, USA, Freebird Michael P.S. Hayes.
And as we await the arrival of Ted DiBiase, I want to remind everyone that tomorrow night, right here in the Countdown Coliseum, our national television taping, plenty of free parking at Billy Bob's. All starts at 7:30. Tickets will be available right up to match time. Also coming this week to the UNO Lakefront Arena, phenomenal card in New Orleans. Also in the great state of Texas, in Lubbock and Amarillo, in Lake Charles, Louisiana, Biloxi, the beautiful big Gulf Coast Coliseum. Halloween night, Sam, Houston Coliseum. It's going to be a super card coming to Houston. Also coming to Jackson and to Tulsa. Just to mention a few of the great cities that you'll be seeing. Universal Wrestling Federation. Good luck there, Ted DiBiase.
And they're lashing each other from the start here. Bruce Prichard didn't get to make his introduction. And Michael Hayes feels the wrath of that leather strap. DiBiase has felt it on many occasions. Hayes started this situation with the whipping and the belt and the leather strap. It has culminated right here on Power Pro Wrestling, and we do not have a lot of time left. DiBiase chasing Hayes. He wants him in the worst way. Oh, good grief, you can hear that leather pop. Hayes lashing at DiBiase and choking him away. Hayes and DiBiase, the country whipping match. This is our first standby match, ladies and gentlemen. We'll stay with it as long as we can. Don't forget to be with us tomorrow night in Fort Worth for the national taping. And right here next week on Power Pro Wrestling, and the lashing goes on. It's a country whipping showdown, and it's on Power Pro Wrestling. The action is wild and woolly from Texas.
Later today at 1, Walter Matthau and Tatum O'Neal star in The Bad News Bears. But now Jerry Lewis stars in Who's Minding the Store? Next on WGNO 26, television New Orleans style.
Next week on Power Pro Wrestling from the California